Good day, viewers of Pinoy Kiddie Programmers. I am here again together with Benedict. Uh, what we have for you today is that we are going to show you how easy it is to program using the Scratch code blocks. So we have a code objective here. So the code objective is, can you read it, Benedict? Read it.
Objective: evaluate a score if score is greater than 15. The sprite should say high score in a text or in sound.
So you could create two versions, the code for text and the code for sound. Okay, continue.
If a score is equal or less than 15, sprite says low score in text or in sound.
Okay, so you have a version for the code that shows high score in text, and then or the sprite would say high score or low score with a recorded sound. So you should first create a variable high score, and then you can just type the result in your code block, high score or low score, or you can record two recording, high score or low score recording. So that's you can do that in code here. Uh, you can create your code here so that the sprite would respond, this sprite which looks like a bird, to your code. So you can transfer here and do the programming. Okay, you can start coding. Okay, so you create when click. So you have chosen an if-else statement. So this code block is an if-else. Let's separate this one so our viewers could see. So this is an if evaluating something here, then if it's true, then goes to this code. If it's not true, goes to this code, right?
Yes.
Okay. So you return that there. So that's your operator. It's a comparison operator, right? So you have to compare. So, okay, what would you create next?
A variable.
Okay, you create a variable, okay?
Can I name it?
No, you have to name its score based on the objective. Okay, you could choose for all sprites or for this sprite only.
This sprite only.
Okay. Okay, click OK.
This here.
Okay, if score is greater than 50, you have to change that 50. You have to base that on the code objective, which is 15.
I'm going to change this.
Okay.
And I get this.
You could create
Extension.
something that has to be said in text by the sprite. You create a first version which is in text.
Okay.
So where would you go? You go to the looks code blocks. So say, you drag a say statement, and you have to change that according to the objective. And okay, that's correct. But you have to drag another one. So the high score is for if it's true, if it evaluates to true. But if it's false, it's not greater than 15, you go to the code after the else. The say statement after the else. Okay? So it's really very easy. Okay? Okay, let's test your code. Your score is still 0, so low score. You can change this one.
I know how to change it.
No, just change it. I think you just have to change it here, just for testing purposes. No, don't do that. It's not part of the program objective. You should, as a programmer, you follow the objective of the program. If this change is not part of the program objective, so remove that. Remove that.
changing it.
Okay.
High score.
So high score because it becomes 16. Okay, so you're just using this for testing purposes. Okay,
And
so
then
how about create a code block? Don't erase this code block. Just create a new code block wherein you
some
the sprite. This is a bird sprite that would say a sound, high score and or low score.
can I get the extension?
No,
Oh,
let's create a sound.
I can
It has already been provided for you. Go to the sound tab, and then you record something. So you name it. You name it. Some you record a sound. Okay,
high score.
and then save it.
Okay. High score.
Okay, you create another sound.
Low score. Tap it.
It has not been recorded. It has not been saved.
Low score. Yes. What? What's happening?
You first save it. After okay, start.
What?
You start. You first save it after. Don't edit it first.
It will not hear the other parts. Low score. Ready. Yeah.
Okay, you name it accordingly. Your variable should be named properly.
Let's do this one. Low score.
Okay, you name it low score so that it's easy for you to debug your code. So it should be a practice even in block coding like this, and even in adult coding for using syntax. Variable should be named properly so that when you debug your variable, it's easy for you to know what the variable is doing. In this case, we're naming the sound. We're naming the recorded sound. Okay. You create another code block. You just copy this code block, right? You can copy it, the entire code block. This one.
You can change it.
No, just copy it. Just show them that you can copy the entire code block.
Okay. Bye bye. I mean, I not
No, just let that be. You can copy this entire code block, so it's easier for you to change.
I have duplicate it.
Yeah, right click.
Oh. It's hard to right click.
2. Okay. Okay, change it accordingly. You just have to change the say statement to something that would play a sound. So you go to the tab. Show them that you have gone to the tab. The tab for the sound.
Here.
Okay. You change the say statement to a start sound statement. So you remove the say statement.
Okay.
Okay, you remove the say statement.
Bye.
You delete it.
Bye. Put this here.
Okay.
And change.
Okay. What should you start? What sound you should start if this evaluates to true? If this evaluates to true, this operator here, this comparison operator, we're comparing the score as against greater than 15. If this evaluates to true, what sound you should start, and if false, what sound should be played? Okay.
So it's this here. High score.
High score. So it's already correct for the false result. So you can play it now.
High score.
Okay. You can you remove this?
This.
I want to remove this.
Oh. Say goodbye. Oh, I say goodbye. High score.
Okay.
How about low score? Set score by 0.
Okay.
Low score.
Okay. So as you can hear it, guys, Benedict have successfully created a simple code statement based on our objective. And I'm gonna show you that if it's in a code syntax on some other programming languages, it could look like this. It could look like this one. Do you understand how to do this, Benedict?
Not yet.
Not yet. So it just shows that kids better understand code blocks than code blocks or code syntax like this. So again, thank you for watching our video, and tune again and just subscribe to our channel by clicking the subscribe button. There's a red subscribe button below, and you can also click the bell button for notifications if we are going to launch or upload a new video. And so thank you again, and bye bye. Oh, Benedict.
Bye.
Okay.